Hey guys, Shelemental here. So today we're back to the normal type of video and the next expansion after Legion. A question I'm guessing not many of you have been asking yourselves, but as of recent, as I'm guessing you've heard, there's been a data mined quote-unquote leak into the info for the ending of Legion and possibly the next expansion, which will mean a lot for Warcraft in the future. If you enjoyed, leave a like and drop a comment with your thoughts on the matter. With that being said, let's get into the video. So with the most recent build of the PTR, some armor sets for the seen future were implemented. Named quote-unquote kul'tiras leveling armor, this features high-quality purple, keyword there, armor with more than one special addition to them, a map. This new armor shows us a map of what is most likely kul'tiras. Now, you might be asking yourself what this means for the game. So in my eyes at least, kul'tiras will not be located in Argus, because we know where kul'tiras is. On top of this, leveling armor wouldn't make sense for an expansion which we've already hit max level in. Basically, this rules out almost all possibility that kul'tiras will be a patch, but instead will be an expansion. If this is true, then who is from kul'tiras? Well, if we go back to Warcraft 3, like I mentioned before, and we see kul'tiras was a city run by merchants, but most importantly, Jaina Proudmoore. We haven't seen her all expansion, you can bet that she's run back to her home city. Kul'tiras is near Lordaeron. It was used during the Great War to support the Alliance in the battle against the Orcs. They then pulled out of their agreement to support the Alliance and lived by themselves in their own city. During the Cataclysm, however, the very earth underneath the city that held it to the ground has moved and its current placement on the map is unknown. This all adds up very nicely with Jaina running off to her hometown, so to speak, but the purple has a very different meaning to this whole thing. In the Emerald Nightmare, Il'gynoth warns us that, quote-unquote, her heart was a crater and we filled it. If Jaina really has run off, because Il'gynoth has to do with the Old Gods, who's to say that she hasn't been corrupted by the Old Gods or corrupted Titans? As of late, we see Jaina getting very upset and acting different to her normal, supporting and welcoming self. She distances herself from the council, and her whereabouts aren't known. The purple on the armor most likely suggests that it will be an old god to kill, and maybe even Titan influence in the next Expac, which would lead him perfectly since the end of 7.3 with the old Titan bosses like Agrimar and Argus. So if Jaina really is being corrupted by the old gods, do I think we'll fight her in the next Expac or the end of Legion? Yeah, I really do. I think there's some great proof that we will. And there's one last thing I want to mention before I go. See underneath the map, the little bumps almost? My guess, N'Zoth is Titan corrupting Jaina. So, why do I say this? The little bumps underneath the armor don't look like tentacles to me, they look like barnacles. And this would all fall into place really nicely. It would make sense to see N'Zoth and Ajara teaming up again as we see constant hits from Il'gynoth, and even that the sea is rising. With kul'tiras being an island, it would be very easy for sea creatures to just hop on there and corrupt them through the old gods, and I think this would all fall right into place. And I really haven't seen any speculation about what looks like barnacles at the bottom, but I personally think the next thing we'll be fighting is N'Zoth, and he will be the start of the next expansion after Legion. Wow, that was a lot to talk about. Hope you guys enjoyed my speculation and the new leaked info about the next expansion into Warcraft, Really exciting stuff coming with that, and also the PTR, so make sure to check out my channel for coverage of both, and drop me subs to receive videos in your sub boxes of the PTR and kul'tiras if it does come out. Leave a like if you enjoyed and comment down below if you guys agree with the speculation I had, and especially the N'Zoth thing. I'm really curious and are excited for the next Expac. That's all from me. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.